The sun dipped below the horizon as the small fishing boat rocked gently on the vast, darkening ocean. The crew of 5 had been excited about the day's catch, but the weather had turned ominously rough. As the storm approached, the boat creaked and groaned under the growing pressure of the waves. Suddenly, a sickening lurch threw the crew off balance. Water began pouring into the hull. Panic set in as the boat's bow dipped dangerously low, and the first mate screamed into the storm, "We're sinking!" As the vessel descended into the cold abyss, the sky lit up with flashes of lightning. Amid the chaos, the crew spotted a shadow moving beneath the waves, colossal and dark. It was no ordinary sea creature. It was a Megalodon, an ancient predator long thought to be extinct. The boat was swallowed by the ocean's grip. The crew, now clinging to debris, watched in terror as the enormous jaws of the Megalodon opened wide beneath them, its rows of serrated teeth glistening in the storm's intermittent light. The sea roared, and in a final horrifying moment, the creature's massive maw engulfed the last of the survivors, leaving nothing but the storm's fury and the deep, unending darkness. As the boat's final remnants were devoured by the storm, the crew's screams were drowned out by the roaring wind and crashing waves. The Megalodon, sensing the upheaval, circled the area with a slow, deliberate motion. Its enormous form cut through the water with an unsettling grace. The creature's eyes, cold and unblinking, locked onto the struggling survivors, clinging to pieces of the wreckage. The Megalodon approached with a terrifying curiosity, drawn by the desperate splashes and cries. It glided beneath them, its massive body creating whirlpools that threatened to pull them under. One by one, the survivors were lifted from the water, not by the beast's jaws, but by its immense bulk. The Megalodon's dorsal fin broke the surface near them, and as it approached, the water grew still, unnaturally quiet. Save for the distant rumble of the storm, the creature hovered beneath the wreckage, its shadow spreading over the survivors. It was as if it was toying with them, savoring their fear. A crew member, clinging to a piece of debris, felt the water grow colder as the Megalodon's massive mouth opened just below him, the edge of its maw brushing against his legs. In a final horrifying act, the Megalodon surged upward with terrifying speed, engulfing the remaining survivors in a single, swift motion. The last glimpse of the crew's faces, contorted in sheer terror, vanished into the darkness of the Megalodon's cavernous mouth. The ocean fell silent once more, the only sign of the ordeal a few drifting scraps of wood and the distant echoes of the storm.